Hey everybody, Fullmetal X here. So you might be wondering why there have been no Infinity Troupe videos for the last few months, and the answer is rather simple. Pretty much everybody on the troupe right now, or at least the main group of us, recently got jobs, and we've been very busy at work, so it's left us little time to actually get together and record, or for me personally to actually have to, go and edit things on my computer. Not to mention my laptop itself is a piece of shit and makes editing a real pain. So today it's just me, Lady JoJo, J Phantasm, Bishop. They're all busy today, so decided to do something different. For those of you that don't know, I'm a big anime fan, and back in 2013, Attack on Titan was all the rage, and I fucking fell in love with that shit. Fucking amazing anime series. If you're in an anime and you haven't seen it, check it out at least. It might not be your cup of tea, but for me it was amazing, and second season is going to be coming out in a few months, at least a few months from this video. And I got reminded recently that a video game was made. I'd been watching the first season again because I just recently got it on Blu-ray, and I remembered that Koei Tecmo had done an Attack on Titan game, and I was really interested to check it out, and I just never did, and I recently got reminded about it, and I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go spend some money, get this game, check it out, and quite honestly, it's fantastic. I fucking love it. So I'm gonna show you guys just a little bit, just so you can see, if you're not into this sort of game, fine, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of like do a little informative video for once, and just be like, hey, this is Attack on Titan, the game, go fucking play it. As for stuff for the actual channel, I will be talking about that later towards the end of this little demonstration, so just stay tuned. But for the most part, don't be worried if you're a fan of ours and you're waiting for shit to get back on track. We are coming back. It's just gonna take probably a few more weeks, but we're getting together, gonna try to work out a schedule so that we can get back on track in the coming weeks. But anyway, this is Attack on Titan. So there's two main modes, which is the attack mode, which is a story mode basically of what Attack on Titan is. It's a group of teenagers who are in the military fighting just legion of giants that have pretty much pushed humanity to the brink of extinction, as it says fucking right there. And yeah, I had been wondering when this game was announced how they were going to do the combat, and quite frankly, it's fucking phenomenal. Now, I'm not gonna bore you with all the story details. Honestly, if you've seen the anime, you know what the fucking story is. If you haven't seen the anime, go fucking watch it. So I'm just gonna kind of jump right in, skip this little intro, and go ahead and just show what the combat and gameplay is like. But yeah, this is, they give you information during the loading screens about like the world, the three walls that protect humanity and shit like that. And if you see the anime again, like it gives you like this information during the little in betweens, the inner titles. Yeah, and then right here we got the introduction of the Omni mobility gear, or so some people know it. The 3D mobility gear allows people to basically be kind of Spider-Man, just swing around and fucking be able to attack their enemies. All right, so this is the training. This is the prologue. I've already kind of been through this, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Basically, you just like you boost with X, you cling to walls with square. And there you go. Shit. I just realized I play inverted, so that kind of makes things a little difficult when they're not inverted. But yeah, I'm a weirdo like that, and if you have a problem with that, fuck you. Alright. So that was just kind of a little tutorial on how to actually move around. Now I think we're gonna do some Titan killing training. How the actual combat works. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, once you're close to a Titan, you can attack. You press R1 or the right bump if you're playing on the Xbox. It'll switch you to combat mode. You fire an anchor with square, and basically you just leave the joystick alone. You'll just zip towards the enemy and you attack with triangle. And you could speed boost while you're doing it to get more damage done. And then yeah, if they have multiple body parts you can target, just use the right stick to do that. But yeah, so there we go. There you go. There we go, got 2 of those then. I wonder if Shot is going to say anything about my speed. Ah, too slow apparently. Fuck that. There you go. What the fuck? There we go. I guess I had to do things a specific way. Yeah, you gotta be careful with your gas and your blades as meters on the lower left. But eventually you'll get to a point where you got people that'll refuel your shit or like give you new shit, like this person right here. Yeah, so you know, if you're going through it and you need to refuel on your shit, you know, talk to one of these people. You could also find gas tanks and stuff, probably usually from fallen soldiers and stuff. So yeah. So now select my blades, swap them. Yeah, your blades dull after a while, so you definitely want to make sure to keep them fresh. And now I got to rejoin with the rest of the squads and the rest of the cast of characters from the series. Alright, and now we're going Titan hunting. Like, I'm gonna stock up on some stuff ahead of time, that way I can just fucking go after anybody and not have to worry about refueling. But yeah, like this game's just fucking cool. Like, I fucking love it. And for those of you wondering why I'm playing the game in Japanese, it's not about being a weeaboo or anything. Like, that's just the way the game is. It has no English dialogue track. It's all in Japanese. I don't know why they didn't dub it. I do actually really like the voice cast in English, so I'm a little sad they didn't dub the game, but you know what? The Japanese cast is fine too. They're fucking awesome. Alright, get some more supplies. Let's change out my gas tanks here. Yeah. Basically the goal here is just to like kill as many Titans as you can. The rest of the fucks that I'm with, they're also killing shit. So I won't get the full 35, but I usually end up getting like the best score. Alright. Like, it looks complicated, but this shit's actually fairly fucking intuitive. But, you know, sometimes shit like that will still happen. There we go. Had a little trouble with that one for some reason. I don't think this is the last one either. I think there's still more. We should probably fuel up. Change my blades out too. Oh, there's more. I think this is actually the most Titans I've fucking destroyed doing this tutorial. Alright, one more I think. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that should have crushed me. Aaron Yeager. Cadet Aaron Yeager, #1. Fuck yeah. Take that, Mikasa Ackerman and everybody fucking out. But yeah, so this is Attack on Titan. Like, this is just the tutorial mission. There's a lot more stuff to do. There is a expedition mode where you can actually go out and kind of like explore the world and shit, and just kind of like attack, you know, Titans. That's what it is. I mean, this is from the people that made the Dynasty Warrior game, so you know, it's just attack a bunch of enemies and fucking have fun doing it. But yeah, it's I recommend this game, like, to anybody who loves the series, anybody who loves just, you know, fast-paced action games. It's really good. But anyway, what we're doing with the channel, we have a few things we have planned. There's a bunch of games that I've been wanting to play. As you may or may not have noticed, we've been doing a lot of stuff just on PlayStation 4, just because the video capture stuff for the system is really good, and you know, right now we don't have a capture card. We're working on getting one so we can expand our repertoire. But we've been sticking to the PS4 because of that. But we are expanding a bit. We just got our hands on an Xbox One that also has video recording capabilities, which we're going to be using to actually do games that are exclusive to Xbox. We're going to be doing some PC stuff, and you know, again, once we get the capture card, we're going to be doing older systems as well. You know, PS3, Xbox 360, Wii U, Wii. You know, we want to do a lot of shit. Like, we're working on a schedule. We're gonna find a way to start recording, to be able to get editing done, you know, in a good amount of time, because we want to come back, because we enjoy doing this shit, and hopefully you guys enjoy watching it. You know, me, Jay Phantasm, Lady Jojo, Bishop, the core 4 of the Infinity Troupe. You know, we want to keep doing this. So be on the lookout, because we still have some stuff from the original Resident Evil that we've been working on, or at least the Resident Evil remake. Resident Evil 7 is definitely on the agenda. We wanted to do something on February 1st, which we were not able to do. But we wanted to do a tribute to animator Monty Ohm. We were going to play the Ruby game, as well as the Afro Samurai game, which he worked on. We didn't get around to doing that in time for the anniversary of his death, which saddens me, as I was a big fan of his. But we will be coming up with those games eventually. And yeah, we just got a lot of stuff in store. I know Lady Jojo and Bishop had their own ideas for their own, like, solo series. There's some stuff I've been wanting to do with Jay Phantasm. We will all be back, believe me. We've spent a good amount of time on this. There's still videos that have not been edited that are on the backlog, and we're gonna get those up as soon as we can. But we really just want to do a lot of shit and, you know, get it on YouTube. And, you know, if you guys enjoy it, I'm glad. I really want you guys to fucking enjoy it. If you guys don't enjoy it, well, you know, there are other YouTubers out there. But I personally enjoy doing this. So, you know, I want to keep doing it.